Hello everyone, I'm Lieutenant Ryan Flood, Public Information Officer at the Greenville County Sheriff's Office. This critical incident community briefing will provide you with information about an officer-involved shooting that took place at the intersection of Twin Falls Drive and Black Oak Court in Simpsonville on December 26, 2021. The information that you're about to hear is intended to give you a better understanding of what we know occurred at this time in the investigation. The Greenville County Sheriff's Office conducts comprehensive investigations related to officer-involved shootings, and these investigations may require our team of investigators to conduct multiple interviews, review audio and video recordings, and possibly analyze forensic evidence. Our office will not draw any conclusions about whether the deputy's actions were consistent with our policies and in accordance with the law until the investigation has been thoroughly completed. It is important to note that during the course of the investigation, our understanding and determination of the incident might change in the event new information is brought forth and new evidence is discovered. A brief disclaimer. The content you are about to see and hear may be disturbing to some viewers. When deputies are put in a position that requires them to use physical force to effect an arrest or defend themselves against an attack, the actions can be graphic and difficult to watch. Additionally, some of the language heard in this video might be viewed as strong and offensive. Viewer discretion is advised, especially for young children and sensitive viewers. On December 26th, at approximately 8:36 p.m., the Sheriff's Office Communications Center received an open line 911 call from 228 McCall Rd in Simpsonville, where investigators later learned was in regards to a subject who was suicidal and had armed himself with a semi-automatic handgun. Here's an audio recording from that 911 call.
I'm calling your brother.
Greenville 911, what's the location of your emergency? Hello? Hello?
Can't get the phone. I'm sorry. I can't answer the phone. You don't want me to touch the phone. I don't want you to do anything. Take the phone out or I'll fucking pull this trigger. Help.
Hello?
Yeah. Please stop.
Hello?
Matt. Okay. Okay. Hang on. Matt. You need to answer. I'm not going to let you take the gun. I'm not going to do it. I just need you to put the gun down, brother. Okay? There's nothing that can't be solved within a few minutes of conversation. Okay? Hey, Matt, how long have you known me? 20 years, okay? I'm not going to say you do anything that will hurt you. I know. Fucking die! Yeah, please don't. Fucking die! You fucking bitch! Matt, how long have you known me? Okay? I live in this house my entire life. Okay? There's nothing that you've done here tonight that's going to solve conflict. Alright? This is not a big deal, but I need you to stop doing that with the gun. People are scared. I love you. Fuck this bullshit! Yeah, I love you, brother. I do. Hey, I fucking love you. Do not do that. This is just... Matt, no. Matt, listen to me. Matt. Stop. Matt, don't. Matt. going down.
Around 8:40 p.m., the first deputies arrived on scene and learned that the suspect, identified as 38-year-old Matthew David Snyder, had been involved in a domestic dispute where he assaulted his wife and subsequently began threatening to harm himself. Snyder, who had exited the house by this time, was believed to be armed and was located by deputies in the woods behind the residence. Deputies initiated communication with Matthew David Snyder, who, during the interaction, identified himself to deputies as Eric. During the course of the incident, Snyder pointed his gun at deputies and turned it on himself on at least one occasion. During these negotiations, Snyder fired his gun at an undetermined direction. Here is body camera footage from one of the first responding deputies that shows this initial interaction. Body-worn cameras are used by all officers assigned to field duties. They are typically worn at chest level and give a general perspective of what was within the camera's field of view.
Okay, y'all just stay up on the front porch. Will you stay with the family? I know.
Subject is in the wood line behind the house, not in the house.
Born in 93. So where were you at in the military? I was in 83.
You want me to take over?
1991, you were born in the 70s. How old are you?
That's the question.
Well, what can I call you?
Stop.
He doesn't like it.
Okay, alright.
Have them stop.
Do y'all have a good rapport with them?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay.
So talk to me, brother. What's going on tonight? Remember, I'm not going to leave your side.
Greenville informed going 10-6. If somebody can give me a
Yes,
description of that subject in the woods in case he gets code 1 on foot.
I understand, but the Mr. White,
The white male, blue shirt, blue jeans, probably about 5'10", red hair and some tattoos.
I'm not shining it on you, I'm just shining it on the ground so we can see what we do. No one wants to get hurt.
10-1.
that's fine.
Okay. Brother,
Hey,
what's
there's
your name?
another female in the backseat of that
Eric.
4Runner.
Eric.
Passed out. She's 1073.
Eric, so what happened, brother? Where did we get, how did we get here? What happened? What got us to this point?
My wife, she aggravated me.
See what? Aggravated you? Well, we all have wives that do that to us, brother.
Yep.
You want to talk some more about it? Tell us how she aggravated you. What happened?
You know, I'm gonna talk some more.
Eric, I just got here, man. Will you talk to me, man?
He's a veteran as well.
What service were you in?
Echo 55, Echo 4.
Eric,
Yeah.
talk to me, man. What branch were you in?
Echo 4. Before you directly behind the incident.
Eric, can you hear me, man? Will you at least talk to me?
Nope.
Why not? Eric, will you talk to me, brother?
Take the light off of me.
We can't do that. Okay? As soon as that gun goes down, we can take all the lights off you, and we can get you the help that you need.
You see no gun.
I saw the gun, Eric. I know the
No
gun's
gun.
there. I know the gun's there, brother. I saw it.
I have no gun.
Why don't you put your hands out in front of you and show us that you don't have the gun in your hand anymore? Would you do that for us?
Okay.
He's back here.
Eric, if you got a gun, it's okay. Just tell us where it is.
Quit moving.
Eric, did you lay the gun down?
Quit moving. Quit moving.
I think it's underneath him.
Eric. Eric, you got to talk to us, brother. If you don't have the gun in your hand, where is it?
I have a gun.
Okay. Eric, can you put it down?
Serious. Back up.
Come on, man. Keep talking to us. You've got two veterans here, Eric. Will you talk to the veterans?
I understand.
Will you talk to the veterans?
Back up. You back up.
Come on, guys, back up.
Back up.
Okay.
Back up!
Back up.
Hey, they're backing up! They're backing
You
up!
back up.
It's all right!
You back up.
We're back up, man!
Siokis, fall back.
Put your gun down. Talk to me. Come on, talk to me.
Back up.
You got people here that are concerned
Gun
about
is cocked. Back up.
Spring Lake, pressing F4, you have a gun to his head.
Come on, talk to me. Talk to me. You won't move in. I'm here with you. You got people here talking to you. They're here to help you.
Siokis, I need you to come back more.
Nobody's coming. Hey. Nobody's coming to you, I promise. I'm right here. Nobody's coming. Just talking.
Quit the light off of me.
I can't, man. Put the gun down and I'll talk to you.
I will shoot. Put the gun
Don't
off
put
of me.
that gun towards me. Just put the gun down.
His name is Matthew Snyder. He does not have his .21 on him.
Come on, man.
He's pointing the gun in our direction. Just stay off the radio.
Hey, just talk to me. Alright? Put the gun down and talk to me. Tell me what's going on tonight. Everybody should be on this side.
Okay, we'll start shifting when we can.
Shift now.
Yeah, cover.
Come on, man. Just talk to me. Come on, Eric. Talk to me. What's his name?
Eric. Eric?
Eric. Come on, talk to me. Come on, Eric. Talk to me.
Let me take this. I got a rifle.
Nobody's here to hurt you. Come on, man, talk to me. Come on. Nobody wants to hurt you. They want to help you. Come on, buddy. Talk to me, Eric. What's going on tonight? Come on, Eric. Talk to me.
Can I get a negotiator 10,000, please?
Let's have somebody help you. Come on. Me and you, let's talk. Come on. Eric, what happened tonight? You know things, Conway? Yeah, but let's talk about it. Let's talk to you. Tell me what's going on tonight. We got people here trying to help you. People are here trying to help you. Tell me what's going on, man.
Have them back up.
They're back. Nobody's coming to you.
I hear them.
No, sir. I'm right here. Tell me what's going on. Everybody just got moved. Nobody's gonna come and slap. Nobody's coming to you. Nobody's gonna hurt you. Just talk to me. Tell me what's going on, Eric.
Okay, 60, jump off.
Come on, Eric. Talk to me, man. I want to help you. I want to know what's going on so we can try to help you, man. Come on, Eric. Listen, I want to help you. Nobody's going to hurt you. Nobody's going to do anything to you. Come on, man. Nobody wants to hurt you. What happened tonight? Something's going on. I mean, people are calling about you. They know you're hurting. We're here to help you. We're here to help you with your hurt. Tell me what's happening. Come on, Eric. Talk to me, buddy. I just want to know what's going on.
Echo 4 to anybody at the house. Right. I'm out on the road with all the other parties. Careful. Keep them away from that house. And get their 1093 on play. He wants an 89D.
Come on, buddy. Don't point that gun towards us.
1073 and there was possibly a 1080. She does have injuries.
As deputies sensed the subject's increasing agitation, they retreated back to gain better cover, and during that time, the subject used the opportunity to slide down an embankment where he eventually fired a shot.
I think he's made it down into the ravine. Okay.
Come on, Eric. Talk to me. Get back.
Keep your lights on him.
He's probably deep in there.
Greenville 36, he just 1049 Bravo. Unsure if it was 1089D or what.
For the next several minutes, deputies did not have contact with the subject until he eventually re-established communication. Roughly 20 minutes went by as deputies and negotiators continued dialogue with the subject before he eventually stopped communication, fired an additional round, and then ran from the area.
Just get behind me.
At this time, a perimeter was constructed around the area as deputies began search efforts, including the deployment of a drone and activation of Greenville County SWAT. From the time deputies arrived on scene until the eventual officer-involved shooting took place, over 2 hours went by. During the course of the search for Snyder, a doorbell camera from a resident in the Standing Springs Estates subdivision captured the armed suspect approach their front door. The timestamp displayed on the camera is 10:12 p.m. With the perimeter established, deputies continued their search of the armed subject until he eventually was located at around 10:14 p.m. approaching a marked patrol car that was positioned at Twin Falls Drive in Black Oak Court. Snyder was observed attempting to enter the patrol car to no avail due to it being locked. Deputies gave Snyder multiple verbal commands to drop his gun, which he refused to comply. Here is body cam footage from a deputy at that location.
Greenville like 58, one at gunpoint over here at our location. He's got a firearm to his head. He's at Black Oak Court.
Turn your light on.
Get on the ground!
Turn your light on.
Get on the ground!
Turn your light on. Get on the ground! Turn your light on. Get on the ground! Turn your light on. Drop the weapon.
You got cover?
Turn your light on.
Greenville like 58, he's behind my patrol vehicle. Make sure it's locked. Put the firearm down.
Put the firearm down. Don't want to die. Then put it down. Don't put your gun on me. Put the firearm down and we'll help you. If you put it down, we can help you.
Let's get there to Twin Springs and Black Oak.
If you put it down, we can help you. We can't help you if you don't put it down.
Deputies maintained contact and continued negotiation efforts with the subject for roughly 25 additional minutes. Due to the danger of the situation, Greenville County SWAT assumed command of the scene, and some perimeter deputies, including that of whom the body cam is provided, retreated behind better cover.
Look, man, just put the gun down. Just crawl on out. Dust you off and go talk to your wife.
Designated shooters. That way.
Okay.
The entire sheriff's office.
All right, 58, 58A. Keep walking back towards me.
58A.
Turn around and walk back
Come on.
towards me, 58A.
Stay over here. You are all now out. Who's that? Up there. Hey.
Holding the firearm to his head, negotiators continued attempts to get Snyder to comply despite his refusal. Moments later, the subject lifts the gun from his head, and fearing for their safety, deputies fire at the subject, striking him in the process. A drone used to provide a live feed of the incident to incident commanders captured the officer-involved shooting. However, significant reception issues exist in the video feedback. The subject was transported to the hospital by EMS, and a short time later he was pronounced deceased. The subject's loaded 9mm semi-automatic handgun was collected as evidence. Deputies back at the initial residence learned that Snyder had assaulted his wife, and subsequently warrants were obtained for domestic violence of a high and aggravated nature and possession of a weapon during a violent crime. Snyder did not have a prior criminal history with our agency, and therefore no booking photo is available.
Hi, I'm Sheriff Hobart Lewis. Consistent with all officer-involved shootings, the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division, along with the 13th Circuit Solicitor's Office, will continue investigating the facts to determine if the deputy's actions fell within the scope of the law. In a separate and internal investigation, Our agency's Office of Professional Standards investigated the incident to determine if the deputy's actions were consistent with the strict guidelines and standards set forth in the Sheriff's Office use of force policy. In concluding our internal investigation, the deputy's actions were ruled as justified after investigators determined that the decision to use deadly force was warranted for self-defense, the defense of others on scene, and residents in the immediate area. If you would like further information on our use of force policy, please visit our website at gcso.org. Click on the General Orders link found under the Resource tab. Thank you for taking the time to view this critical incident community briefing.